from full-blown brawls that cleared the benches.
Man, oh, come on now.
To stars fined for lewd gestures on national TV. These are the most heated moments of the 2025 NBA season, and we're starting with the moment that turned a regular season matchup into an all-out war. Number 9, Pistons versus Timberwolves brawl. Turns ugly March 30th, 2025. The Detroit Pistons were having a forgettable season, but on March 30th, they made headlines for all the wrong reasons. What started with hard fouls turned into absolute mayhem. Timberwolves center Naz Reid clashed with Isaiah Stewart under the rim. Shoves were exchanged, and before fans could blink, 5 players and 2 coaches were ejected.
Man, oh, come on now.
Stevens, big-time brawl now in the front row. It's going to take a lot to break.
The arena went silent, then chaotic. Stewart wrapped Reid in a near chokehold, while Dante DiVincenzo and Ron Holland-Tuno threw themselves into the fray. Marcus Sasser even had to be restrained by the coaching staff. The officials needed several minutes just to sort out who was left to keep playing.
And was wagging a finger in his face. This crowd who braved the cold and the snow on his feet applauding the intensity.
Fans online called it the NBA Royal Rumble. It was messy, dramatic, and undeniably entertaining. But it also raised serious questions about discipline in Detroit. Coming up next, how Isaiah Stewart's name ended up on the headlines again. Number 8, Isaiah Stewart suspended for repeated outbursts. If you thought the Timberwolves scuffle was bad, just wait.
The NBA is handing out suspensions to Pistons and Timberwolves players following Sunday night's fight in Minnesota. The league announced 5 players have been suspended. Isaiah Stewart
had already built a reputation for being hot-headed, but 2025 might have been his breaking point. This season, he racked up multiple ejections, aggressive technical fouls, and even got fined $50,000 for unsportsmanlike conduct. In one game, he shoulder-checked an opponent after the whistle. In another, he threw his mouthguard into the stands.
Yeah, I do too. I thought this.
At one point, league insiders joked that Stewart had earned more fines than wins. The NBA eventually had enough, suspending him without pay and warning Detroit to get him under control. Next up, a playoff scuffle that left 2 stars on the floor and 1 ejected instantly. Number 7, Pat Spencer's headbutt ejection in playoffs. Golden State Warriors guard Pat Spencer wasn't exactly known for dirty plays until Game 5 of the playoffs against Houston.
Huge blowout. Yeah, this thing continues to get interesting here down the stretch.
Right there, Jackson Davis took a fence.
With emotions already running high, Spencer got tangled with Dylan Brooks. But instead of walking away, he made it personal. One shove turned into a full-on headbutt to Rockets big man Alperen Sengun. Referees didn't hesitate. Spencer was ejected on the spot. Replays showed the headbutt in crystal clarity. Slow-mo made it look even more brutal. After the game, Warriors coach Steve Kerr called it disappointing and unacceptable. Spencer, he didn't even apologize. But trust me, the next moment involves a familiar face and a very familiar controversy. Number 6, Draymond Green's leg drop on Tari Eason, Game 4 playoffs. It's never a full NBA season without a Draymond Green moment, and this one was classic Draymond. In Game 4 of the playoffs, with the Warriors battling the Rockets, Green dove for a loose ball. That's normal. What wasn't normal? When he dropped his legs straight onto Rockets forward Tari Eason's head.
Because you could make a case of when he was trying to get up off the floor here. See, there's nothing here, and his legs just happened to be on the shoulders of Eason.
Replay showed Green grabbing Eason's jersey and pinning him to the floor. The refs gave him a flagrant one, but didn't eject him. Still, the crowd lost it. Rockets fans booed every time Green touched the ball after that. The internet exploded, again, with old clips of Green's pass kicks and grabs. This was another chapter in what many call the NBA's longest-running soap opera.
And a little bit of kick at the end of that. I hope that was inadvertent right there by Draymond Green.
Next up, a superstar fined for a gesture that made the NBA issue a warning to every team. Number 5, Anthony Edwards fined $50,000 for obscene gesture toward Lakers fans. Anthony Edwards has become a fan favorite, but this time, he let the moment get the best of him. During a game against the Lakers, after hitting a clutch shot, Edwards turned to the crowd, shouted something unrepeatable, and made a crude gesture with his hands. Cameras caught it from multiple angles. The clip went viral within minutes. The NBA didn't waste time. They hit him with a $50,000 fine for unsportsmanlike conduct. Edwards later said he was just caught in the hype, but the league wasn't buying it.
The NBA on Tuesday fined Minnesota Timberwolves guard Anthony Edwards $50,000 for directing inappropriate language and making an obscene gesture toward a fan.
This marked his 3rd fine of the season for trash talking and antics. The NBA even issued a reminder to teams: keep it clean or pay the price. Coming up, a player whose gestures didn't just cost him cash, but sparked a full league investigation. Number 4, Ja Morant's finger gun gesture sparks controversy. Ja Morant knows how to get under people's skin, but this time he may have gone too far. After sinking a shot over Pacers guard Buddy Hield, Morant turned around and made a finger gun gesture, twice. This came just months after he was warned by the league to stop making gun-related motions.
They did. They lose in Atlanta, they lose in Miami. The tiebreaker over Memphis and Minnesota.
The NBA fined him $75,000, and it wasn't just about the gesture. It was about image, message, and setting it.
Make that what you want. And then
Fans were divided. Some said it was harmless, others called it reckless. What's clear is this: Ja's actions are being watched closely, and this was another mark on a growing list of red flags. Next, a star ejected for talking, but it turns out he wasn't even talking to the refs. Number 3, Luka Doncic ejected. Then unejected. It was a weird night in Oklahoma City. Luka Doncic was playing like his usual self, dominating the Thunder with no fear. But in the 3rd quarter, after what looked like some harmless trash talk, the referee hit him with his 2nd technical foul, and just like that, Luka was ejected.
Keeping the dribble alive, little hesitation, and he's going to get the bounce.
That's going to be a technical, and he's gone. And JT Horn says, I got nothing to do with that.
He walked off the court stunned. Fans were stunned. Even the announcers were confused. But the twist came later. After the game, the NBA reviewed the footage and realized Luka wasn't even talking to the ref. He was talking to a fan sitting courtside. The league officially rescinded the ejection, admitting it was a mistake.
He's going to go to the showers now early here at the 7:40 mark of the 4th quarter.
Still, the damage was done. The Mavericks lost that game, and Luka didn't hold back when reporters asked how he felt. I'm not surprised. That's the season we're having. Number 2, Victor Wembanyama blasts refs after loss to Clippers. Rookie sensation Victor Wembanyama had been a star all season. But after a close loss to the Clippers, he finally snapped.
If that looks like he pushes him, but I don't think enough to make him fall. But he gets the call, he sells it. How about that? They get the shot. Meanwhile, they're fighting about it. That's soft. That is soft.
Post-game, he said refs were ignoring contact and that he gets hit more than anyone in the league. He even hinted at bias, saying, maybe I need to start flopping to get a whistle.
This is why seeing the full video is super important, because refs don't hate Wembanyama like fans are saying.
The NBA fined him $25,000 for criticizing the officials, but the moment sparked debate everywhere. Was Wemby right? Was the league too soft on big men?
Were you surprised to receive a fine after the last game, and did you know that was even a rule?
Let's say when I threw the ball, I thought maybe, yeah, like I remembered players being fined for this, but it was always in they threw it always in a bad way, you know.
Former players like Shaq and KG backed him up, while others said he needed to earn his respect first. But all of this builds up to the wildest NBA moment of 2025, an ending so chaotic, fans are still arguing about it. Number 1, Jusuf Nurkic suspended after on-court fight. In one of the ugliest endings of the year, Suns center Jusuf Nurkic lost his temper during a game against the Pelicans. After a rough foul from Ja Morant, Nurkic stood over him and began yelling. Then PJ Washington stepped in, and that's when things exploded.
Against Gafford. Oh my goodness! Najee Marshall and Jusuf Nurkic, there probably are going to be ejections. There might be a...
Nurkic shoved Washington to the floor, then swung at Marshall before teammates dragged him away. The NBA hit Nurkic with a 3-game suspension, and he later apologized. But for many, it was just the tipping point in a season full of tension. And if you thought this season was heated, just wait until the playoffs, where every shove, foul, and stare down gets 10 times more intense. Click here to watch the most brutal NBA playoff moments of all time. Trust me, you won't believe what went down.